people used to smoke cigars with impunity. Now we are thieves in the night, searching for places where we can puff away on our secret treasures.
It's the Shadow Smokers Legion. It's Phoenix Fresh. We out here. Tony, the Soy Sauce Assassin, I see you. We got swag? SSL for life. Let's go! Yeah, that boy is back. It's Phoenix Fresh with the crew. Hoverboard in my hand, you know it's time for part 2. Strong as ever in force, you in the shadows we dwell. It's the Legion, it's family, it's what we doing so well. From the east to the west, from the bottom to the top. Short second and packing for squad, he's the little guy with the shot. Ashqueen's still around, ripping VA from a 10. Longest dash in the game, always 100%. Wanna compete with the queen? Yeah, good luck with that try. Grab a shot with your guard, hashtag #King to apply. Hey yo, my man over here, he's the dude with the memes. That jokes and repeat, bringing the laughs to the team. Now who's up for a challenge? Target infusion, it's time. Your favorite sauce for the science, blending like beat to my rhyme. Switching gears with that flow, pacing the track with my bars. Hashimoto on scene, mass freaking out all them cars. We got Discord for chats, crossing states for the meets. Council meetings and such, we rep the cold to the heat. We got swag, we got gifts, raffles, prizes, and more. But we never lose sight, there's loyalty at the core. Still remember, y'all, Legion that lives with a passion. From my man in the shadows, Tony, the Soy Sauce Assassin. Cut, light, smoke from wherever you dwell. After all, we're a family, we SSL for rel.
Maybe that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. It is Tuesday of February of some sort. Anyways, it's post Texas meet, so we're finally back. Dude, it's actually not my microphone that was muted. It's actually that the software was always choose something that's not even default that doesn't even work. So like I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I am back from Texas since last night. I thought I was gonna have some sleep, but that didn't work out so well. So I woke up, do chores, went out, do grocery. But you know, it's time to smoke. It's time to smoke, right? So I got my drink with me, and I got this cigar from Industrial Cigar. Oh, and this cigar was given to me by our new member, Eric Z. I can't pronounce his last name, so it has to be Eric Z. Okay, so yeah, that he told me that this he was I think like somehow his friend worked or something like that, owns a cigar shop, whatever. He had this whole story about how this cigar came about and was rolled in like a Davidoff factory or something like that. Eric is a super cool dude. So, oh my god, like as soon as I come back, they want everything. So, very cool dude. He came to my last lunch over there and went to this taco place. And he just like, oh, I got this for you, Tony. I was like, holy shit, dude, we're out here for lunch. He put on the cigars, right? So, hemoglobin, hobgoblin was pretty good. Okay, so yeah, he gave me the cigar. He asked me to smoke it. He said, there's a whole story about how, like, this torpedo head had to be like this weird shape so that Davidoff would order for them. It's a pretty cool story. If you guys ever get to talk to him, ask about this story. It's kind of cool. I didn't get to enjoy that particular experience that they went to because I missed Friday. So I'm gonna smoke this right now. Cut it and light it. I mean, should I cut this as a torpedo? It shouldn't, right? I would think that you wouldn't want to. So I'm just cut it like straight. And the draw is wicked tight, but I think it's because of the shape. I'm gonna give it a try and just. I don't know. It's smokable. It's not like. I'm gonna give it a try. I almost missed my flight yesterday. Look at my local time, not Texas time. Got through security, walk on the plane, last passenger. Ah! I spent like a whole 20-30 minutes looking for Whataburger in the airport. And let me tell you that story. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right. This cigar is super sweet. This cigar is very, very, very sweet. Like first puff, sweet. Does taste like Quas, Davidoff, Camacho, Connecticut, but like triple the sweet. I mean, I'm talking about like if you were to smoke a Camacho or Davidoff signature series and add like 3 tablespoons of sugar to it. That's what it tastes like. It's sweet and salty. Sweet and salty. Holy shit. This is actually really good. I don't know. Oh my god. High draw, but flavor is like eating a dessert. I don't know anybody else. Like this instantly is a box-worthy cigar because it tastes like that. Tastes like that cigar. It tastes like it. Oh my god. It has this Quas Dominican-ish, but it's got that sweetness to it. Like it's really hard to describe. It's just really sweet. Yeah. I don't know if this cigar is sweetened. Only Eric can tell me, I guess. Or somebody who is smoking this before can tell me. There is a little bit pepperiness to it, but the sweetness covers everything. Like if Don Barton Cigars need to make a cigar that is sweet throughout, this will have taste like that. It will be the whole thing. The smoke will just be sweet. The wrapper is not sweet at all. Okay? It's just the tobacco. You know, CI is just like, hey, Jeff and Val, you guys came over to Texas. You've never been there, so let's go there. But literally, honestly speaking, going there gave me all the reason to restate this, okay? CI does not take care of their cigars. All right? Everybody out there saw me smoking that night. I smoked 2 and I punked it both. One of them was like a literally tree. I opened it up as a freaking tree. All right? And the other one is unsmokable. Right? So over this trip, I punked 3 cigars. One is because it tastes bad. And the 2 that I punked, both were from CI at the lounge. I bought it from their humidor, went straight to the table and tried to smoke it. Both of them were bad. It was so bad that it was impossible to smoke, right? Like it wasn't. Like CI, here's $20. You're welcome. There you go. That's literally what happened. CI's cigars, like just not that good. All right, just not good. It's unfortunate. Yeah, yeah. You guys saw me like how much I do not like that 20-acre farm. But this cigar is good, and somebody needs to go help me buy a box of this. This is a good cigar. Got a little bit cherry. It's got a little bit like cedar. It's like mixed between this cherry syrup and cedar wood. And you burn it. And it's got this almost like a creamy ice cream flavor to it too. Almost ice cream. Cherry wood ice cream. Can anybody tell me if this is infused? Because it's really sweet. It's gotta be some sort of infused, right? It's really, really sweet. Anybody know? People from the Texas area? This cigar is wicked sweet. It's a good cigar, but it's sweet. Like, almost like it's infused. Like if you just inject a lot of sugar into this. What is the name? I don't know. It's just Industrial Farm CO, and this like a really, really torpedo looking thing. It doesn't really have a name. It has the bottom band that looks just like this. It looks really old, but holy shit, it's right. If it's infused, shouldn't they tell you like a band something what kind of infused this is? But like it's made by Principal Cigar, something like that. Yeah, it is a house blend, but this thing, I don't think anybody will use infused cigar as a house blend, right? This is sweet. This is like, hey, Saka, learn from this. That's how you make a sweet cigar without like the. I try to lick the body of the cigar and the foot of the cigar and the cap of the cigar. They all don't taste sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I can get used to this. This is actually not bad. It's a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit more sweet than I like, but that sweetness can, like, I can deal with that. That's fine. That kind of thing, it tastes so good that I will deal with the sugariness. All right. So while I'm talking about this, let's talk about what happened. So when we went to Texas, the meat, and that same night we got hungry, so we drove down to Whataburger. All right, Whataburger. Went to Whataburger. Now, of course, Whataburger drive-through only, because all those people say no, it's open. They were wrong. It's pretty much like everywhere we go, that was the case. And so we went to drive-through. The second drive-through, we finally decided to order some stuff. So I ordered number 2 meal, everything on it, and a Dr. Pepper shake smoothie. That Dr. Pepper shake was smoothie was the best smoothie I've ever tasted in terms of flavor. Like, why didn't somebody just came out with that idea long ago? Said, let's put Dr. Pepper with a smoothie. You have root beer flow. And I'm pretty sure this Dr. Pepper flow too. But that smoothie was good. Like, I chowed it down quick. So, went to the airport on Monday afternoon. And I was like, you know what? It's almost dinner time. Even though I had really good taco with Eric. It's almost dinner time. I should get some food so that I can at least make sure that if I got hungry on the airplane, I can eat. because it's short flight, so they don't really have a meal service. They don't have meal service. So and I was like, okay, I went to the thing and look for, and then I saw Whataburger. I was like, holy shit, there is a Whataburger in the airport. So I started searching. Right, I'm a Terminal E. I start searching everywhere. I just cannot find it. It's like it says between 20 and 30. And I went through between 20 and walk back and forth. I skip all those things like, Wendy's and all that stuff, Dunkin' Donut. I was like, all that shit, I don't care. I want that smoothie right now. I want that smoothie right now. And I cannot find it. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck is this thing? I was carrying my backpack, heavy. I'm walking back and forth 20 minutes at a time. I was sweating. And I just want to find that place. In the end, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I searched. I was going to go and chill in the Admiral Club, lounge. And just eat whatever they have there. So I walked towards it. Fucking Whataburgers right up the escalator. Like, go out the escalator and Whataburgers there. It's like all this time I was looking for it. I cannot find it. And fuck, this is it. Like, I even went on those, like express thing that goes between terminals. I found everywhere. I cannot find it. Right? And so I went in there. Lo and behold, there's a big sign that says Dr. Pepper Shake. I was like, yes! I was waiting in line. There was like few people in front of me. I was like, what is the holdup? How long does it take to make a freaking burger? So I waited. Finally, it got to the person in front of me. Then I realized what was wrong. Dr. Pepper machine was broken. All right, the shake machine does not dispense it correctly. So when people get it, it came out like syrup. It's just the syrup, barely anything. And just I was like, oh my god, now should I wait? Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna get my shake. I did remember. Was it Taylor that said because they messed up our order that night when we eat Whataburger. So basically, they skip a whole line. Like so, one person I think Taylor and Brian Ellicott got the wrong order, and their order came to us, came to me and Hashimoto. All right, so instead of getting Dr. Pepper shake, Taylor got chocolate shake, and he said was the best chocolate shake he have ever tasted. I was like, okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna wait in line and get chocolate shake if I cannot get Dr. Pepper shake. Lo and behold, the guy before me got another one, sucked it, start drinking it, and go, this is it, this is the shit, yo. He walked to the side, and he took another sip. It's a black guy, it's just no brother, there you go, no brother, man, that's not how it's pure syrup, bro. It's pure syrup. That's what he said. And the guy's like, okay, I'll make you another one. And he made the next one. It came out perfect. I was like, yes, the machine basically is like, Soy Sauce Assassin's here. I need to act. I need to straight up. I need to give him the smoothie. Took the second one. It was perfect. So I went over there. I ordered food. And I was like, I was going to order another number 2. And the shake. But in the end, I was like, you know what? Do you really want to eat hamburger on the airplane? Everybody's going to smell that, and it's going to be weird. So I ordered a buffalo range chicken strip sandwich. All right, and I got it with fries, large fries, and large Dr. Pepper shake. He made it. I tasted it. It was awesome. It was great. I went over there. I went to the waiting area. I just started chowing down on that Dr. Pepper shake because I know I'm not going to be able to drink it on the airplane. Now, you got to ask me, why couldn't I drink it on the airplane? Now, They give me fucking paper straws. I have another hour or so before I get on the airplane, and if anybody used a paper straw before will know that it was impossible. It's impossible to drink your drink after that straw has been in the liquid for an hour. So I'm gonna start like, really drinking it. I got about 80% of it. And I was like, sugar high. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Maybe I can pass out on an airplane, Now, there's not a lot of people going back from Dallas that day. The airplane probably had 20 people, 30 people, max. It was the whole back seat, everything in the back behind me are pretty much not filled. There's a person in front of me, one, and there's one person behind me. There's nobody left or right of me. In fact, the row right next to me, that whole row is empty. Like if I wanted to, I could go over there and just lie down straight, flat, no problem. 3 seats empty. I didn't do that. I feel like the flight is gonna be short enough, and I usually can't fall asleep anyway. And I can tell you this, okay? This pilot for this particular flight, he's from New York, I think, because he said he flew back from New York. It was totally fine. He does not get around. Right? He flew as fast as he can and did not give a shit. Right? Like if he was like a full throttle, he fucking full throttle that thing. Did not waste any time. We got on board late. I don't know why. Boarding was 5:05. But we started boarding at 5:07, 5:09 or something like that. I don't know why. But once we got there, it was quick. The freaking plane the guy took care of it really quickly. We got off early. It was a miracle. We got out early. This guy started to fly. He jetted, just boat really quick. I turned on the TV and started watching TV. There's a little bit of Olympic was about to be on. And now my flight from Boston to Dallas was about 4 hours, 15 minutes if there's no delay. From Dallas back to Boston took exactly 3 hours. 3 hours. Right? Not only 3 hours, we are half an hour ahead of the schedule time. Not only that, by the time I get to the carousel, the bags are unloaded already. It's already out there waiting for me. I was super duper quick. Now I can tell you that there was storm. We flew by a storm like near New York or something like that, and there was a little bit. When I got to Boston, it was raining. And you literally saw the airplane was landing. Like you can tell that he didn't give a shit about wind and everything because the plane itself was shaking. When I say shaking, it wasn't like, that's not what I'm talking about. When I say shaking, I'm talking about this. Okay, the airplane, you can see out the windows and the wings, perpendicular to the outside. You can see the wing. It was like that going down. He did not give a shit. He was just like, and landed smooth. He landed so smoothly, like, wait, what? He thought it was gonna be like, it was, man, done. This guy did not give a shit. This guy did not give a shit. He talked about it. Oh, we gotta have a little bit of turbulence, blah, blah, blah. He just bolted out. This flight was smooth. It was smooth. It was smooth. Scary smooth. So yeah, I didn't even get to finish Olympic. I got home and continued to watch Olympic. Got home, shower. I didn't even unpack. I just went straight to shower, lie on the bed, and started watching Olympics. Like that was that quick. Like Olympic didn't even finish before I got home. So yeah, that was pretty good. All right. Now in terms of the event itself, I think we'll save that for like tomorrow, or something like that when the member can be on with me to kind of give you guys their take on the event. I can tell you the event was very successful. Despite of what people had to go through to get there, I still dealing with the issue that's left over from going there. It was a much worthy trip. So, what was your favorite cigar that you tried in Dallas? Here's the thing: when I was in Dallas, I didn't try any particular cigar that I really didn't try. Right? A small majority of the cigar that I have tried before. So, I couldn't tell you that like what is my favorite cigar. I can tell you that I tried Warfighters, the Sumatra one, and it was not bad. Warfighter Sumatra was not bad at all. Okay, and honestly, I can't remember what else I smoked. I just smoked some cigar that I had before, or I have the cigar that James brought over for me, but that's not in Dallas, right? That's from Germany. I smoked a couple Cubans too, so like it wasn't really Dallas, right? If it's talk about Dallas cigar, I just smoked this one right now, and I think this one's legit. Now there's a little bit draw issue, but still legit. I think the flavor is legit. And who knows, the draw issue might be because it was at the very bottom of my backpack. Like, it was very last minute, right? So I get to the airport, I put the cigar into the backpack, and I walk right in. But this cigar is legit. I actually like this cigar. This cigar is legit. I think like, everybody's are really nice. Everybody's are friendly and really, hits to the core, what Shadow Smoke Legion's about, it's like a family. Like, I swear that night, there was a lot of, I guess, people there. And I'm pretty sure if somebody was there for the very first time, like if I walk into a lounge for the very first time and it was like that, and then like I have the mindset that it's gonna be like that every day, I will be at the freaking lounge every freaking day, right? Those people who's not there does not understand, right? You walk in, and obviously the building is over the maximum occupancy amount. Okay, there was a sign that just says maximum occupancy 24, and it was way more than 24. There was more than 24 people in there, plus there was like 3 or 4 outside. Right? The lounge is cozy. It's not big. It's not really big. I'll get to that, Anna. I'll get to that. So you go in there, you see the first table, people are chatting and stuff like this. More seats on the left. Then you walk a little bit forward. That table, everybody pitching on alcohol. There was enough alcohol to kill everybody in that building plus the building next door. Right? There was enough alcohol to kill everybody in that building and the building next door. Pretty much, if we tried, it can kill everybody in the parking lot. There was that much alcohol there. A lot of alcohol. We also have like tacos and chips. Yeah, tacos and chips. That was prepped by Josh Jones and Mary. And I think the meat were provided by Plano Dan. I could be wrong. I don't remember if I got the right person. But I think it was Plano Dan that was the one that grilled up the meat. Or actually, sous vide and grilled. Sous vide and grilled. And that was the shit. And when talking about that, it really tastes good. Like, I will walk by and just sneak one piece and eat it. Oh, Sam, I'm sorry. Sam, that was the one that did it. And it was really good. It was really good. I will eat it, I need to change my pose because I say I wasn't sure if it was Plano Dan, but like, I just couldn't remember exactly who did it. semi-smoker. So let me fix that post later on. I think I posted somewhere to thank Dan, but I wasn't sure like who exactly that did. But yes, big thanks to Sammy providing the meat because it was really really good. Now I didn't eat a lot of chicken, but I did eat the steak, and the steak was on point. And we did smoke. Now my only complaint, really, and because this is not much a complaint, but like my only complaint was that the owner of the lounge had to purposely come to us and tell us that no outside cigars. Now it's not like we're not gonna buy a cigar from you. We can definitely buy some cigars from you, and there was no point. But then like the fact that you had to come to us, tell me that kind of gets me like, you really want us here one now, and a bunch of people buy cigars, but like it's like when you go to place and they tell you the restriction to start with, that didn't sit well. And but then it was really nice still. Other than that, there was no complaint really. It's just my personal feeling. It's like, hey, dude, you want to welcome us? That's one way. Don't welcome us by telling us the restriction. And that didn't sit well for me. But then I really forgot about that literally a few minutes after. So that didn't get me that much issues really. Right? Everybody's there to enjoy, so I kind of forgot about that afterwards. But I remember that when I'm talking about. Now, here, not that anybody's gonna hear it, but I want to give a big thanks to the owner of Up in Smoke. He welcomed us the right way, and that's how a owner should be, right? We got there late, like 1:30 a.m. Walk in the humidor. The owner and his daughter just walk into the humidor and welcome us. Tell us welcome, and he's like, "This is just for the family." He handed over a Lancero Davidoff. Okay, here you go. I don't know. You asked me what cigar that was it. That cigar from Up in Smoke, that secret unbended Davidoff Lancero, and I freaking don't like to smoke Lanceros. That Lancero, I smoked it until it burned my finger. All right, that was a good Lancero right there. All right, and he welcomed us by just giving us that Lancero to us. We all smoked it. It was good. Like if he was selling that box, I will buy that box. Like no problem, no question asked. Just give me that box. I'm buying it now. It's got some age to it. The cello is definitely brown. It was beautiful. It was a good cigar. Right, and we had a drink. We hang out there until like 2:30, and it was good. It was good. I mean, yeah. So now that I think about that, I remember I had that cigar there, and that was a good cigar. That was a good cigar. So, to that perspective, right? And that's how you welcome a person, right? I also had a lot of fun in that lounge that looks like a house. That looks like a house. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was in the backyard, and he started the fire out for us and everything. It was, they were playing cornhole. It was fun. And downside was that it actually turned really, really cold around 4 or 5 o'clock. It got really, really cold. Like I was like, some fire. I need some fire. It doesn't help when I smoke a McAuliffe A. Now, I don't know what people like about McAuliffe A, but when I smoked the McAuliffe A, fucking A, that did not taste good. To me, at least, it tastes like ashy chimney. It has that really ashy burn taste. To me, some people like it, but to me, that did not taste good. To me, that did not taste good. I continued to smoke it because the night before I had to pump 2 cigars because they were unsmokable. So I smoked it. I was like, dude, this cigar, it's not cheap, but I can smoke it. I can take a draw on it. So I just continue smoking until it gets really like tight. So I smoked it for a little bit, and then every moment I was smoking that cigar, I was like, can I just toss this into the fire pit? Right? A good thing the beer was good. Whatever that name what the beer was. The beer was good. So the beer kind of gave me like a refresh palate. Every time I smoke, I'll take a beer, you know. The beer was good. So I smoked down to it. There's about this much left. And I just toss it into the fire pit. Because in my opinion, my taste bud, that's where it belongs. Like it, I mean, okay, McAuliffe has really, really good advertising, really, really good branding and everything. But that cigar to represent their ambassador, I feel like I understand why there is some beef around that. I can understand it. You know, I mean, I will feel bad if I do that to my ambassador. Like, gotta charge him an extraordinary amount for a mixed filler cigar that really doesn't taste all that good. I mean, even if you liked it, I wouldn't say that is the best cigar ever. You would not be on the top of anywhere. Like that cigar would not be on my top list anywhere. Even if it was smokable to you, that wouldn't be where it is. I don't see how that cigar could be a good cigar. Like what part of the flavor was actually. And that expression, like the micro expression can lie, right? I light it up and I smoked it, took a puff. And Michael looked at me and he was like, yeah, that's the same face I made when I smoked that. I was like, dude, this is like, it's kind of nasty. Kind of nasty. But yeah, good thing I didn't have to smoke anything after that. We did have a good barbecue after that. So, Lockhart, I remember the name because I want to go again. Lockhart barbecue was good. Same as the bitter beer phase. The beer was good though. Like I enjoyed that beer. That's actually not bad. Beer was good. Right, so not bad. This cigar is getting tighter, harder to draw. I don't know. It does taste good though. Like I said, still sweet. It's very sweet cigar. Yeah, the beer was good. My face with the A was a bitter beer. It was like, ugh. You know, it was really bad. For me. I mean, I'm not trying to insult anybody who likes it. If you like it, good for you. But I think people that like the same cigars I do would not like it. There was nothing about it that I could like about it. Other than the design of the band, which pretty much all the McAuliffe I like that. So, Martin, I don't know what the hell you're smoking. I did find out a few things though. Number one, Texas people with the dad jokes and puns, I can understand it now. I went to Buc-ee's, everything is about puns and everything. I see a lot of things, it's all like dad joke kind of stuff. So yeah, I can understand, you know, people have more of that dad joke spirit. Okay, good. I understand that. What stick was it? It's the McAuliffe A. A for ambassador. Second thing is, I understand why Martin hates crayon in his cigars. Because apparently they're like freaking crayon factories in Texas. Really sweet. Really sweet. Okay. Number three, it is not true that everything is bigger in Texas. Okay? But Texas pride is very big. Everywhere you go, you feel like somebody have done something because they have this Texas pride. Right? Like if they can freaking put a Lone Star where they're doing what they're doing, they put a freaking Lone Star on it. You go to airport, everything sells Texas Lone Star stuff. And you go to pretty much every store, they have every mall probably have a Dallas store somewhere. Everything is very Texas pride. And I learned one thing is that Texas have this Texas roundabout, which is kind of cool. It helps driving. Other than that, that road sucked. Okay, every road that we drove on, the whole time, because I think all the freaking like concrete road is like, you know, wavy, so you just driving the whole time everywhere you go. I do like the highway 70 miles an hour, in terms of speed limit, but oh my god, that kills. That kills. That really kills. So Texas, good place. Really good. I really, I mean, of anything, I think people are very friendly. I did not see a situation where I had to be caring about anything. My hotel checking, yeah, a little bit problem, but wasn't enough for me to go caring, right? Because they don't have room. You can't ask them to do something. And I know Val is gonna say differ. Val is gonna say differ, right? Here's the thing about customer service, people. Sometimes when you need to talk to a customer, explain it in a way that they can understand. Don't give me the I can, or I cannot do that because blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not willing to do that. Give them why you couldn't do that. Right? When you have a shit, explain why you need to shit. I ate yesterday, so I need to take a shit today. Right? That will be very important. And then you'll save people like Val a lot of problems. Hotel coffee sucked. I can tell you that. Hotel coffee sucked. Even their hotel Starbucks one did not taste like Starbucks coffee. It sucked. But it was, you know, overall it was okay. I barely spent any time in hotel, right? Like what, 2 hour a day, 3 hour a day, maybe 4. So we move on to do things in the typical Shadow Smokes Legion fashion. Is you go and you party really hard, and you come back to your hotel a zombie. Before you unzombie yourself, you go and do it again for a couple of days, and then finally you arrive home a zombie. Okay, that's how it is, and it was great. It was great. Cigar selection over in Texas, based on the stores that we go to, are very similar. I'm talking about, like, you know, if you go one cigar shop to the other one, you will see 95% same cigar. I think, like, you see 95% of that. So I think that's the problem. I mean, I go into the humidor, I look around, I smoke all these before, and I don't really like these, and I don't like that. Like, that made it harder to choose something smoked. But, like, you know, I mean, Warfighter was everywhere, so like I was able to try some of those. I did buy a few cigars, not a lot, not as much as I think I would. That's a problem. I did buy a small pipe. I haven't unpacked it yet, so I have one. I have a story about that pipe too that I could complain about, but another episode. But yeah, I did not see cigars that are particularly so different that I absolutely want to try. I did find Regis, which how do you pronounce it? Regis? That, which is a cigar I tried before that was really good. So I bought a few of those. When we went to CI, you guys know that I like Davidoff to death, kind of thing, you know? Their selection of Davidoff are like vomit. Alright? Their selection in the CI store for their Davidoffs is like vomit. Like, I probably had more Davidoff than what they put out for display. I probably have more variation of Davidoff than what they have put on display. The chef edition just put one tray with like 3 cigars in there. So that was disappointing. You know, I was trying to look for like really hard, trying to look for some cigars that I can buy. I'm like trying really hard to buy 5 cigars. Okay, try really really hard. But they do have those majority like the standard general kind of cigars that people want to smoke. You know, they have a lot of Jew Estate, which you guys know I'm not a big Jew Estate fan. They have like 2 whole rows of Jew Estate. Have like a wall of Romeo and Julieta. They have you know, few boxes of the small stuff. Well, the variation are like a handful. You probably can count the brand by the 2 hands. Not a lot of, you know, what you think of CI is they have a lot of inventory that they don't take care of. That's what the impression that I got is that, you know, you go in there, they're humidor. I'll walk in there for like a 10 minutes, I think. Not one time I feel any humidity or see any humidity. Like I did not see any of the steam coming out. I did not see any of those. They have a lot of bundle stick there. There's a lot of those. I didn't see a lot of like the steam. Like, you know how you have one glass that's broken, you have one door over there. There's no steam. There's no humidity. The cigar came out, was dry. I was like trying to work it because it was impossible to smoke. Like that cracked the entire cigar. I end up ripping apart. For those people that they can vouch for me, I literally ripped that cigar apart to see what the fuck, and then I see it stamped this long. So it was impossible to smoke. I don't know if anybody else feel the same way. That just tells you, you know, if in the future you want to buy from CI or another place that I don't usually talk about, that you know there's no set price, you should think twice, because the cigar you get might not be a good thing. It might be abused, you know, one of those cigars that went through domestic violence, right? One of those cigars that was starved of water. It's not a good way to trade your cigar. Like my cigar probably light up better than any of the cigars they have in their room. It was unfortunate, but you know, we were able to eat there and chill, so it was good. It was fine. It's kind of weird. They have this communal cutter that's in a rope, in the center with like sanitizer. What you gonna do? You gotta squeeze sanitizer on your cutter before you cut it. Like, I don't think that's gonna do any good. Like, you know, smoke the cigar is gonna taste sanitizer. So in a way, I am kind of blessed and glad that the first night we didn't go to CI. We went to Up in Smoke. That was a good place. Now, Up in Smoke's kind of loud. I can't hear myself there, but you know, it was a good choice. It was a good choice. I mean, tequila. No, it's a totally different thing. No, I don't think you want that flavor. I don't think you want that flavor. I don't think you want that flavor. I really don't. Right? I saw a brunch. It was really good. I don't remember the name of the brunch. The brunch was really good. You know, I got to feel a little bit like Texas. Those people doesn't know why. I went over there. Their coffee cup is tiny. Their coffee cup is probably an 8-ounce cup. 8 ounce, around 8 to 12-ounce cup. It was tiny cup. When we sit down, me and Michael got coffee, so we both got that tiny cup, white cup. And everybody else who ordered coffee, they say they run out of cup. Got a bigger cup. The cup was bigger. Now, the coffee it's not like, okay, you pay by cup. They refill it for you. That's fine. So it's not amount of that. We're not talking about the point was that we got a smaller cup. Both Michael and I. You know, we're from out of state. We got a smaller cup. Everybody else got the bigger cup. I was like, oh shit. But you know, in the end, they did give me a bigger cup. After we talked about it, I did get a bigger cup. You ever been in Bath and Body Works? They got some good ones, man. I've been to Bath and Body Works. My wife actually likes to buy the cream from them, like the body butter and stuff. And I also have those. They sell those air like oil thing for the like light, and that makes the room smell good. My wife go crazy at those. Buy a lot of them, maybe. But yeah, it was a good trip. Hopefully, the next trip is not gonna be this problematic. I swear, I told everybody I have never had this much trouble to get to a place. Like, I have never faced this kind of cancellation. I've never had to wait 6 hours for a service person to be on the phone to fix a cancellation 4 times. Okay, so that was rough. That was really rough. Once we got there, weather wasn't an issue. I don't even really, the place looks just fine. It was warm. It was good. Like everybody, I went out with just a hoodie. I didn't even have to use my like winter jacket. Like I brought winter jacket just in case, but a hoodie was enough. It was just enough. So kind of like but yeah, it was fun. It was good. Like I said, we can revisit those once we have a show where other members are on, so we can talk about those things. It was a fun thing. We can do a summarize or summary of things that went through. That was overall the trip was great. Like it makes me want to bring my wife over just to hang out because I feel like there's a lot I haven't seen. There's definitely more lounges I haven't been to. Definitely the industrial I have not been there. So if I go there, I'll buy a box of this. Definitely box worthy. I don't know how much it cost. It was given to me. So, but if you went to Texas, you went to industrial, I would definitely give this a try. This is one cigar that I liked that are sweet. Okay, it is sweet. It is a little bit salty, a little bit sweet. Yeah, you get more of the cedar on the Rachel Hill, but the flavor you can taste that almost ice cream sugary cherry sweet. Really good cigar. Really, really good cigar. I'm glad I tried this one first, right? Because I have a few more cigars that we got from there that I would now review again. James, they gave me an extra of that cigar he brought over. So I have that to review with you guys as well. Well, opinionated cigar reviews. And obviously, as things goes, I have a few announcements that I had to make. But it's not gonna be today. Today, this thing is just like I need to have some cigars. I need to have some little bit cool down, right? Like a cool down kind of thing for me. Yeah, it was Chicago warm, sure. Not with the steak. So, here's the band. Pretty cool. Here's the bottom. For band. I don't know if the original color is like this. I will assume that original color is white, and then Eric probably have this cigar for a while, so it's kind of yellowed. Good cigar, definitely a good cigar. Recommend people to try it. Don't start to unravel a little bit because I took the band off. So, what else did I have to complain? Yeah, I'll save all the complaint stuff for later. Talk about the fun stuff, right? We also did the Century Egg Challenge. We did the Soy Sauce Cigar Challenge. Unfortunately, this freaking Soy Sauce Cigar this time was actually good. I don't know if they're just giving me shit and telling me that was good, but they say it was good. That's a problem. I think they finished it too. So, my search for the worst cigar continues. That soy sauce cigar, how can it be good? I mean, we tried like 2 cigars ahead before this. It was just soy sauce. Okay, infusion was different. and obviously was better with a better soy sauce. But you know, that cigar should burn like shit and should taste like shit, but it didn't. I don't know. It didn't turn out okay. I don't know. It was it was a failure. It was a failure. So I had to come up with something else different, just for the Miami meat when we have the Miami meat. If you gotta ask about the stinky tofu, nobody ate the stinky tofu because everybody chickened out, and in the end, I don't even know what that is. In the end, I forgot all about it, and so I don't even know what that is. It should be with the alcohol, but I don't remember where that is. So that didn't happen. People who went to the event had an opportunity to buy these event cups. Also, the event cup came with, oh my god, I can't get it. These event stickers. And what happened is I actually forgot the stickers at the event. So if you got a cup, you didn't get a sticker, and you're local to Josh, I handed the stickers to Josh, so Josh can hand the sticker to you guys. Okay, for that you gotta have something. It's 2022 Texas Legion meat. Okay, so and also hand a special different sticker that he can distribute. It's gonna be $3 a sticker. So those people who are in the Texas area, you guys are the only one right now that has a state-specific sticker. Good chance, right? What else? Yeah, Flacos are going out. So if you're wondering where to find Flacos, I don't know if Michael still have more, but Little Guy Cigar Shop is where you gotta find the Casa Cuevas Flacos. I got my email yesterday. Okay. What else? What else I forgot? That you know. All right. I think that's pretty much it, really. All the other fun stuff, I want to save it for other members are on. We can have a good conversation with it. So, with that said, my wife's on her way home. I should go up and cook her dinner because she's been complaining. Apparently, eating PF Chang 4 days in a row has got her pissed off. She could have ordered something else, but she felt bad for people delivering to her because we have ice in front of our driveway the whole time. After I left, I didn't clean the driveway, so she didn't want anybody to fall, so she didn't order anything to be delivered. So she was kind of unhappy about eating PF Chang's 4 days. So yeah, I have to go clean that up. So anyways, yeah, Michael just said that he had a few more boxes left. So if you want to try this very limited Flacos, Little Guy Cigar Shop is where you want to be. I does not take a cup. This is not, it's not sponsored. Okay, I'm just telling you where you can find it. That is very limited, regardless who you are. I don't care which store you go to. It's the same limitation for everybody right now. All right, so if you want to get some of those Flacos, you want a guaranteed place to find it right at this moment. The Little Guy Cigar Shop is the one that you might want to try. I think everybody got to order a maximum amount. There's a cap. And after that's gone, I don't know how much they have. I don't know, you know? I can't tell you how many they each one have. But, you know, you're in the Legion. We're just from Little Guy Cigar Shop. Not only is supporting our fellow members, and it's guaranteed where to find cigars that you're looking for. So I would say that would be a good idea if you do, right? On a side note, yeah, tomorrow we'll be on 9 p.m. Eastern time. For Texas, that's 8 p.m. All right, and Saturday we'll be on again too. So we'll be talking about our events and all that stuff. Hopefully, I can make an announcement, but it really depends on the situation, right? So I do have an announcement. The mods know about it, but I just waiting. And Albert, I do have to send out another cigar again. Because I gave him the cigar and I took the cigar away and gave it to someone else. So I had to send out another cigar. Anyways, so that's it for today. I'm gonna go cook. You guys have a good evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. So until then, be saucy. Smoke another one. Have a good night, guys. Bye.